Hey everyone, so Rodimus2099 here, and I felt very rude towards other companies, such as, well, I'm just gonna cover it right now because I want to show you something. So I feel very rude towards other companies besides Marvel. I really like talking about Marvel more than DC, and Dragon Ball, and Kamen Rider, Star Wars, and many series that I really do like, but I just never have the time to talk about because Marvel and Transformers is really what I am passionate about because I feel so nostalgic and also I prefer it more. So we're going to do exactly the opposite of what I usually do, showing off my whole shelf of sort of random objects. Now I felt that after sort of a day of getting kind of prepared videos, I definitely should do more of a chill kind of update one. Um, Sort of like just like lay back, let's just calm down, and sort of definitely just more of a chill video. So we're just gonna start off over here where the Star Trek collection is. So I'll kind of just change the light. I have the whole cast of Star Trek, and relating to Star Trek, I have Uhura's signature. But yeah, we got everyone. We got Kirk, we got Spock, we got Scotty, we got I call them Bones sometimes. McCoy. I don't know. Just some names. I don't exactly remember all their names. I remember Sulu. I remember her. I remember Chekhov. Um, so yeah, that's all of them. I like them that way because they sort of pop on the shelf. They're just different colors. So moving over, you can see Batman fighting Superman. That was one of the first DC films I saw, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. You know what I'll say? I'll say I enjoyed it. I thought it was better than I was expecting. Because I really wasn't expecting a great film, but I was just expecting sort of Batman fighting Superman, and I felt like I got that. I definitely don't think it's great, and it definitely should get like Oscar and reboots and continues. But I'm definitely fine with it being a part of the DC EU. And I actually been liking the DCEU more than I think I would have, uh, not including two movies that I really don't like. One of them is Shazam, and the other one is Aquaman. And those are everyone's favorites. And so I just left and I was like, that was sort of boring. I kind of knew what was going to happen because there's so much like what everyone says. It's just big with superheroes. And that should be a kind of cool thing. And it is cool. And you're definitely like, man, that was a good movie. I definitely don't regret buying the tickets, but I'm sort of like a little upset because all the other movies were very comic bookish and very strict and serious. And then Aquaman felt a lot like Black Panther. So I just sort of was mad at those two, but I still love every movie in it, and I'm excited for Flash getting his own movie. If Cyborg gets his own movie, Birds of Prey, Suicide Squad 2. I actually did not like Suicide Squad, but again, I did not see it until my friends forced me to. I did not see it in theaters. I didn't see it even on my own time. My friends were just like, "Let's watch this movie," and I was like, "I don't really want to," and they're like, "No, but we should watch it." And I'm like, "Who's in it?" And they're like, "Will Smith," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll handle that." Um, and then over here we have the Mayfix Batman Begins because I like these guys being together. They're very comic book ish, which I love the Batman comics. And then um, this is more realistic. Like Batman was a real person, it'd be this version. Moving over, we have all the Star Wars Rogue One cast. I have just some movies in the background, just some that I watch day to day. Like if I ever am doing stop motion, I'll usually either pop one of them in or watch The Office or some comedy. But I have the whole cast of Rogue One. That is my favorite Star Wars movie. That is not The Empire Strikes Back because that is my favorite. Actually, lied. New Hope is my favorite. Rogue One is my second favorite. I got a little Mega Man guy. I got him from the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 pack, which I love that game. I love that game so much. So I just like having him up here. Above them is Falcon. I just had no real place to put him, so I just put him there. Then over there we got Frieza and Goku, which I love Dragon Ball. I'm big into more of the manga, but I watched the show pretty young, and I love the show. My favorite is actually Dragon Ball Super, which some people might be a little surprised about. I definitely want to get more Dragon Ball figures. It's just kind of sort of like, but I'm not gonna do stop motions with them because those are kind of, they're very like movement oriented instead of story. But I definitely love them, and yeah, those are great. Oh, and actually, in one of my, I'll talk about this in a further video, but so we had to do a presentation for my high school about like, why is this place significant? And it was sort of to introduce new people. And I said, you know this guy? And it was right at the time when Dragon Ball Super came out. And I put the director, and I went, he's known for such works as, and then I pressed it, and it was Dragon Ball Evolution. And I went, he did not go here. And that was a joke. That guy kind of laughs. Over here is my Darth Vader collection. I reviewed him before. That was one of my old reviews, which he's a very good figure. A little clock. I don't know if that's the right time. It could be. It could not be. And then there's Darth. And yeah, that's sort of just my little... Oh, I have the Bumblebee packaging back there, because I love the packaging on that. That's just my miscellaneous shelf, and it has so much stuff that I just love. When I look at this, which when you walk into my room, you see the glass case first, but what I see is Goku versus Frieza. And that just makes me happy. I love it when I'm doing work on the piano, which if you don't know, I shoot right here. There's the poster, which you see me in, and all my collection, which you see. There's a fan that you don't see. But you can see the whole cast, which I love that, because I did put my Kamen Rider in here, and you can definitely see them, but they're definitely not as like, oh, there's your Kamen Rider. You're definitely like, but this is sort of I just love this shelf. It could be one of my favorite shelves. It's definitely one that I can't wait to make into probably a really fun battle scene. I might actually make it into sort of a giant battle scene where they're all fighting each other. All of them are, like, all the Rogue One guys are fighting Star Trek guys. But right now, I just like it. And also, I bought some of those Kinder Joy things from Endgame. And I bought 5 of them. Oh, and there's my hot glue gun. There it is. That's how I made the cape. So this video definitely went on a little bit longer than I planned, but just be a little happy that it's not the 22-minute video that I already planned for today, that I planned to come out today. I'm finishing up editing that, and then you will see that video. That video, again, these videos are sort of, I'm trying to do fun, creative videos. Videos that don't necessarily have to be, oh, Marvel. Ones that could sort of be their own thing. I definitely want to have Marvel stop motions and stuff like that, because that's like 98% of my collection right now. It's all of it. So I definitely do want to talk about them more than anything else, because I have so much of it. But I definitely like to start doing Star Wars stop motions and Batman and Superman ones. But I gotta wait until there's kind of like news about that stuff. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna do on rambling. I'll see you in the next video. I have been Rodimus 2099. If you tell me if you sort of like these more laid back videos where I focus on a part, sort of throw in a little bit of rants, just kind of me just talking on and on and on and on and on and on about nothing important, but just sort of having fun. So, with saying that, I have to thank you all for watching, for subscribing, for liking, for doing all the stuff that you do to make my channel grow. Gotta thank you. I'll see you in the next video. I haven't left yet.